into those underlying beliefs. So another example could be, and people often say this, right? You will have heard this. I'm going to join a gym and I'm going to get fit. And so they sign up, they, pay their money, go maybe for the first couple of weeks, and then they fall off the wagon. If you were to dive into that person's underlying value around fitness, so you might say, what's important to you? As you think about fitness, what's important to you? And they might say, well, it's important that it's fun, or it's important that I have people to talk to and engage and interact with while I'm there. Or it's important to me that I feel like I'm part of a team. It's important to me that I have someone guiding me. Doing it alone is actually a little bit dull and boring for me. So all of those underlying values may not line up with the gym that the person has joined. It may be that this person, the social side of fitness is, the most important aspect of fitness for them, or the bit that resonates most for them. So if that person was to replace their goal of joining a gym with perhaps, okay, I'm going to join a team. It might be a netball team, might be basketball, might be soccer, might be tennis, something that appeals to them, but is in a team environment where they get the social aspect that they want, where there's a commitment because you have to turn up when you're part of a team, where there's fun because generally when you're part of a team, it's fun generally. And then for them, the fitness is sort of the added bonus. It's the cherry on top, if you like. So their underlying values around what's important to them for fitness is very different in a team environment than in a gym environment, and therefore they're more likely to get the right outcome joining a team. It makes sense. Know what our underlying values are. Some of them have been embedded for zillions of years, maybe, possibly zillions of years, or at least since we were young. And so sometimes we need to dig them out. And so when I work with my coaching clients, and I have a program that I call Mindset Reset, do a process to elicit their values in whatever area of life it is that they're working with on me. So some of them might be working on their health, some of them might be working on their communication, they might be working on improving their mindset overall, giving them a more confident outlook. But it's really quite a fascinating process when we go through what are your underlying values around this area that you're working on. So really interesting piece of information to have when you are setting goals is knowing what are my underlying values, because if you're not in alignment with those values, if your goal doesn't line up with those values, then your subconscious will continually sabotage you because it's focused on your underlying values. Think about when children are learning to walk, and it's a pretty big thing, a child learning to walk, when you think about it. There's a lot of coordination. They've got to get up off the ground. There's an awful lot. And what do we say to them? The whole time we're like, come on, you can do it. Come on.
Yeah, all the positive encouragement.
Right? Exactly. There is no doubt in our minds, and therefore no doubt in the child's mind, that they will learn to walk. Well, and then they try and they succeed a bit, and then they try and succeed a bit more and succeed a bit more. So there's this innate belief in them that they can do something. But can you imagine if you knew your deepest values, ensuring then that your health goals were in alignment and not having any beliefs holding you back? So your healthy habits mindset can propel you into the year ahead with confidence and enthusiasm.
Okay. Bye, Katrina.
All right.